I want to know what that text is you're reading. Is that an inspirational, motivational quote of the day?
It is not. What is this one? This one is, who's going to handle setting up a filming while I'm filming?
Oh.
I have to set up to film a different show while I'm on set filming my show.
Yeah. Well, that's motivation, because you got to be at that level to where you have the crew setting up the crew who sets up the crew, you know?
Exactly. And I'm trying to coordinate the crew that sets up the crew.
There it is. There it is. Tarek, ladies and gentlemen, is joining us. You've seen him on Flip or Flop. He's got his own new, was it a mentorship program, or how exactly would you define that series?
Oh, my new show is called Flipping 101, and that's where I mentor rookie flippers through the process of flipping houses, and I try to do everything I can to make sure they make money.
So look, Flip or Flop had so much success throughout the years, and we're getting ready for a new season of that as well. But Flipping 101, because we're going to talk about both here, because I love the way you started this whole brand, and now it seems like you were thinking, how can I get more people either to come to the seminars or give them some information to where they're going to want to know more, and you're like their TV guru on how to get
coach, their mentor. So like, I got in the real estate game when I was 20 years old. I was super young. My first 6 months in the business, struck out, made no money, worked my butt off. I was going to quit. I was ready to throw in the towel. And I came across real estate coaching at 20 years old. I went to a seminar at Sequoia Athletic Club in Buena Park, California, and found out that they had this thing called real estate coaching. And I had no idea that coaching ever existed. I was a kid. I was right out of high school. So of course I was really naive and I didn't know better. So I put $1,000 a month I didn't have on my credit card, and I signed up for real estate coaching. And within 90 days of signing up for that coaching, right around my 21st birthday, I ended up earning $120,000 in real estate commissions. So I literally went from being a poor 20-year-old kid to making like $40,000 a month overnight. And I was able to accomplish that success because I had a coach. So growing up, I played every sport possible, and I knew the importance of coaching, right? So the coaching helped me with my sports. It helped me in my business life. And it's always been a passion of mine to give back, coach others, and really help change lives.
That's very important, because you look to the very end of anyone's career, Michael Jordan. I mean, he had his Phil Jackson, even Kobe to the end of his year. LeBron James still has a coach. And whether it's a life coach or a career coach, you have to continue to keep learning, because once you don't, and once somebody's not kind of guiding you, you can fall off or never get the start that you really needed in the first place.
Oh, I agree. You know, you got to learn to earn, man. That's the big thing.
Say that again.
You got to learn to earn.
You got to learn to earn. I love that.
Out there, listen, everybody's out there all day, every day, trying to make money or have money by pinching pennies and saving money. So I'm a guy that goes out there, and I don't tell you to save every dollar you have. I tell you to find a job, find a career where you can make a large amount of money. Okay, if you're delivering pizza, you can only make so much money. If you're a project manager, you can only make so much money. Right? So you need to find a career where you can earn. And once you can earn, then you can save, then you can invest.
How much money, or where do you suggest somebody be at that point, or the top 2 or 3 basic steps to kind of get into where they can even entertain the flipping process?
Sure. Here's the beautiful thing about real estate. You can get into this business with no money. Okay. So when I first started flipping houses, I didn't have any money. So what I would do is I would find the property, find the contractor, run the project, sell the house, do all the work. And at the end, I would get 50% of the profit. But there's also another great way to make money. So if someone wants to become a real estate investor and they have no money, $0 to the name, you can drop me off anywhere in the world today with no money, and I will be flipping houses or flipping contracts. So it's called wholesaling. So if someone wants to get into the business and they don't have the money to buy the properties, what they can do is become a wholesaler, which means I go out there, I work, I find a house. They want to sell the house for $300,000 or assignee, meaning my contract says Tarek El Moussa or assignee is going to buy your property, and then I can sell it to another investor for $350,000. So I never actually buy the house, but you make a profit.
The term sweat equity comes to mind. A lot of people don't understand sweat equity.
Oh, here's the key to success. People ask me all the time, are you ready? You got to think super, super fast. You have to move super, super fast, and you have to be willing to do 10 years of work in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's the key to success.
Man, I love that. I love
There's
that.
Nothing else. The key to my success is sitting in an office, not weeks at a time, not months at a time, years at a time, 12 to 18-hour days. That's what it took.
So right now, in the kind of climate we're in, COVID-19 hurt a lot of people, whether they were homeowners themselves, whether you're the landlord and trying to get assistance to help out your people. And even the market right now in Phoenix, I mean, it's booming. It's a seller's market. I think this week it was rated at a 78. I do real estate as well. I flipped. I failed. I was a flip flop. I had a horrible mentor, and I don't even want to talk about it. But I still try to get involved. Yeah, we try again. We try again. But understanding where your market is and kind of where we're at happening in the economy right now, where do you kind of see the opportunity? Does it still exist, or is it kind of pulled back, or is this the time more than ever to become an investor, even though there's going to be people on both sides that are going to be affected by this? How do you do it? I don't want to say with a good conscience, but yes, with a good conscience.
Here it is. It's like there are ways to make money in every real estate market, whether it's stable, whether it's going up, whether it's going down. Okay. It's always a great time to become a real estate investor. Like, you know, when people say, when do you start buying real estate? You say yesterday, right? Real estate appreciates over time. Land is diminishing. The population is growing. The value is increasing. Inflation. I mean, there's so many different things. So right now, because of the coronavirus epidemic, pandemic, I do feel like we are going to get hit with quite a few distressed properties in the next 12 to 24 months. So I tell everybody to hang tight.
And like I said, if you're living in the places, you know, we got to understand the market, but this is, I think, small business opportunities to where people can understand, well, I got to figure out how to make money somehow. So maybe they can get into real estate somehow, be a part of the deal somehow, whether it's working with sweat equity or not, and be able to get some of these properties so that they can take care of their family in another way that maybe they never thought about.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, I'll tell you what, like, obviously I'm big on social media, and I get messages every single day from families sad and depressed and struggling and crying and fighting to pay their bills and living, you know, paycheck to paycheck. And it just kills me to read that because I know the opportunity out there in real estate. And I just want to take some of these people and say, man, listen, you don't need anything but just hard work. Like, go give it a shot, try it. Yeah. And it will change so many lives. If people just take that first step and they get into the business, it's a life-changing business. Like, listen, I was a broke 20-year-old kid. You know, real estate changed my life. It gave me everything I have today.
T.I. was telling people on Instagram a couple of weeks ago that the most important thing to do right now is you don't have to buy the house, but buy the land.
Go get you some property, please. Please, y'all, go buy some property. It could be a patch of dirt, bro. Sure. Go to your hood and find, it ain't got to have no house on it or nothing. Just buy it. Just buy it and hold it. You dig what I'm saying?
Where do you stand with that? Buy houses, buy land, buy both? What are you thinking?
I'm not going to say buy land because land doesn't generate cash flow. So for me, land is not a good investment.
There you go.
If I was worth $20 billion and I had a couple $100 million to spare and go park it in some land, yeah, that might work. Yeah. But for those of us that don't have that type of money, go buy something on top of the land so you can generate income.
Congratulations, by the way. I saw the engagement videos, and seems like the family is just blooming, and it's always a blessing when everyone is happy, man, and people find their purpose, and when they find that somebody to do great things with, there's nothing like it.
I couldn't agree more, man.
Flip or Flop, you can go back and watch all the seasons if you're on Hulu or HGTV, however you just subscribe to it. And then Flipping 101 is happening where you can get that coach that you never had in real estate and really get into the game the best way you can without money. That's what I love.
And I was going to say, so season 9, season 9, feels like season 900. A Flip or Flop airs tomorrow night, October 15th at 9 p.m. on HGTV. So if you guys have been waiting for us to come back, we're coming back tomorrow. And if you want to reach me, you can reach me on Instagram. It's at @TheReal Tarek El Moussa.
Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your day.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Love the energy.